Fahd al-Rashid, welcome to HardTalk and thank you for inviting me onto this extraordinary project. It's important to give people a sense of the scale of this. I mean, we're talking about a city that's going to be the same size as Washington, D.C. You say it's going to have 2 million residents. I mean, it is extraordinary to build that from scratch in the desert.
Absolutely. You have to remember that 65% of our population is under 30. In fact, because of population migration into Riyadh and Jeddah, they are some of the fastest growing cities in the world. We need new urban centers like this, and we get people to move here by offering jobs.
But it seems to me when this dream was hatched, Saudi Arabia was the dominant player in the oil market, the oil price was going up, and there was a sense that Saudi could pretty much do anything it wanted. Things are very different now.
Well, Cake was launched.
And when you say Cake, you mean King Abdullah Economic City?
King Abdullah Economic City. We like to call it Cake. But when it was launched by King Abdullah 10 years ago, the idea was for the kingdom to prepare for a moment like this when oil prices are not so high, where the government needs private sector involvement across the whole economy. We are here. In fact, despite all of the economic news that is about oil prices and about the economy of Saudi Arabia slowing down, we signed up 23 new companies in 2015.
Saudi Arabia is entering an age of austerity. And it seems to me this extraordinary city project is about extravagance, not austerity.
I think it is about fundamentals. If you see what we've built, everything that we've built is based on what Saudi Arabia needs or the region needs. So we're talking about port, we need a lot of logistics and transport infrastructure. You talk about industry, we have huge and ample energy that we're using. And you talk about residents, we need to build 4 million housing units in the country in the next 10 years. So we're just tapping into the potential of the country.
No picture. I mean, here you sit on the Red Sea in the middle of a region that is full of turbulence, turmoil, war, and uncertainty about the future. That's a terrible problem too.
Well, I think that people forget that the Middle East has challenges for the past few years. You can talk about the 80s, the war, Iraq and Iran, the US and Iraq in the 90s, in the Gulf War in the 90s, and the second Gulf War in the beginning 2000, then the Arab Spring. We're kind of used to it, and so Saudi Arabia has been the stable place throughout all of it. So you've been in the country, you've seen it, you've been to Riyadh, you've been to Jeddah. Does this look to you like a country that's in turmoil?
That you say, we are going to be an island of change. We're going to bring the world to Saudi Arabia and Saudi Arabia to the world. And you compare yourselves here in this new city to Dubai. But there's a fundamental difference. In Dubai, the authorities there have accepted all sorts of different lifestyles. They have attracted Western money, Western tourists, Western business people, because they've been so flexible. Are you telling me that you can achieve that here?
Well, Dubai is a bit different because it's a traffic generating model. They have to attract people from all around the world. For us,
you say you want to do that.
No, we do. We want to attract investment and foreign direct investment, definitely. And we have done so. But my point is we have huge potential in the country, huge needs in the country for the Saudi population that are not addressed. We don't need to attract people to do tourism here these are not the same people that go to Dubai. We will have about 30 million visitors for Hajj and Umrah. They're already coming. They have visas and they want a conservative, family-oriented approach. And that is exactly the target market we are going to do. The other to address the other target is Saudis themselves. They also need a destination. So we're going to build zoos, golf courses, theme parks, hotels for those segments.
I hope I can return. But for now, Fahd al-Rashid, thank you for being on HardTalk.
Thank you for having me.